If you see this room right now, it's a hot mess. And then making a decision on what to wear. Oh my God, I hate it as well. I am finding myself tired of my perfume collection. I don't know why people pretend that they're not overwhelmed and trying to figure out what fragrances to keep, what fragrances to let go of, and what fragrances I'm
never buying again.
And not that I don't love having that many perfumes, but having that many can be quite overwhelming. There are some fragrances in my collection I know for a fact I'm never buying again. In fact, I know I'm never going to finish them. That means I'm never going to buy them, right? The majority of Chanel fragrances I have in my collection right this minute, right now, even though I love them, I'm never buying again. The first one I'm never buying again is Chanel No. 5. I know it's a classic, it's a great fragrance, but that's one fragrance I am not repurchasing. Well, I know why I purchased it, because it's a classic and because, you know, I kind of liked it in the store, and sometimes I love it a lot and sometimes I don't. But for the most part, I don't find myself reaching for it. I wish I reached for it more. I wish I loved it more, but I mean, I love having it, but I don't think it's a fragrance I would ever repurchase. Another Chanel that I don't think, well, no, I know I'm not buying again. That's Coco Noir. That fragrance, I find that I really like it, but the only reason I like it is because I get compliments when I wear it. And that really shouldn't be the reason that I own a fragrance. I don't know why I know why I bought it, but I'm not sure why I kept it or I'm keeping it in my collection. But I know I'm never gonna buy it again. I know that for sure. So that's Coco Noir by Chanel. Now, one fragrance I just recently got that I'm still contemplating why I still have it. I think I know why I have it, because it reminds me of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, which I don't want to buy because it's too expensive, and that's this right here. This is Eilish THOO. I am loving the bottle, of course, because it's quite an artistic bottle. I love it, I love it, I love it. But the fragrance itself, it's not drawing me. I look at it and I'm like, That's what I feel about it. And I'm sad about that because I really like the fragrance. Well, yeah, I like the fragrance, but I don't love it. So I might return it or I might sell it, but I know I'm never going to buy it again. That's for sure. Next two fragrances are THOO. So I have the original and I have the intense. And I really like the fragrances when I wear them, but it's not fragrances that I reach for. And I'm at a point in my journey right now where I don't think that's reasonable. So I know I'm not going to buy these again when they're done because I'm trying to work through them. So this is Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Perfume. And then I also have down here on my lap, Dolce & Gabbana Perfume Intense. Now, I like the fragrances. Like I said, I do like the marshmallow effect. It's very pretty on the skin. But for me, these are not fragrances that I find myself reaching for. I don't know if it's because I'm not a niche snob, I don't think. I just feel like some things are just calling me and some are not, and these two are not, so I know I'm not going to be buying them again. I would have to say that I blame the Cherry Stevie. Yeah, I blame Abby for this purchase. I also think I want to blame other people, but I'm just going to stick with Abby for now. Yes, so I went and I purchased this. This is Sol de Janeiro's Cheriosa 62, and this is the Perfume de Eau de Parfum. I purchased this during the Sephora sale last year, but I purchased it because Abby it was all over her bloody feed. Yeah, on Instagram. She kept talking about it, talking about it, talking about it, talking about it. She talked about it on her YouTube video. And I'm like, okay, I have the body spray. I like the body spray. There's no need for me to buy the perfume. The body spray does what it do. You know what I'm saying? But I went and bought the doggone fragrance. And now I'm looking at it and I like wearing it. I like smelling it, but it's not a fragrance that I reach for a lot. So once I work through this bottle, if I ever work through this bottle, I know I'm not repurchasing this fragrance. And that's Sol de Janeiro's, Sol de Janeiro Cheriosa 62 is not going to be a repurchase for me. Now this fragrance is not going to be a repurchase because I just recently bought the Eau de Toilette, which I actually prefer. I now have the body lotion. I have the body shower cream wash. So there's no need for me to buy the Eau de Parfum if I ever come across it again. I found this is MUGLER Aura, and I found this at TJ Maxx a few years ago. Now I have worked through, I don't know if you can see it, I have worked through this fragrance quite a bit. It's a very polarizing scent. I love the bottle. I do love the bottle. I love the design. I like unique bottles. That's just my thing, I guess. But this one here, last year I wore it only once. In 2022, I only wore it once. And that speaks volumes, okay? So based on that alone, and the fact that I like the Eau de Toilette more than I like the Eau de Parfum, I will not repurchase. This is Aura by Mugler. Tom Ford's Rose Prick. I felt I purchased this fragrance under pressure. Everyone was talking about how much it smelled great. They loved it and whatnot. And at the time I lived in Oklahoma, it was almost a 2-hour drive to go to Oklahoma City. So I bit the bullet and I bought it blindly. And I am telling you right now, this is a fragrance that a lot of people love, but for me, I just like it. Like literally, I just like it. That's it. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about getting rid of this one because there is no need for me. This is not a rose that I am like drawn to. I'm just not. I don't know why. I feel like it comes off metallic on my skin. So this is Rose Brick by Tom Ford, another fragrance that I am not repurchasing. Now this hurts me to my core, another twofer, okay? This really hurts me to my core, but recently I sprayed them on my skin and I don't know if it's my medication or, you know, it could be my medication that's causing this to smell, but it turned on me and it really pissed me off when it put me in a bad mood. It really, really did. And that's Dates Delight by the House of Oud. I absolutely loved this fragrance when I first got it. I wore it at least 4 or 5 times in a row when I first got it. And now when I put it on my skin, I am so not attracted to this fragrance. It's almost like a relationship that you fell out of love with somebody with. It pisses you off, you know, just the little things piss you off. And that's what happens. It's like, oh, it ain't lasting on my skin anymore. Oh, it's turning on my skin. All of those things, like a bad boyfriend. Anyways, I'm not repurchasing this one. The other one is Almond Harmony. Yeah, same thing, but this one, it left, I don't know, I put a Jusette fragrance on my skin the other day and I didn't really like the way it dried down on me. And for some reason, when I layer this with Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, it smells absolutely fantastic. But by itself on my skin now, like again, I don't know, maybe it's my medication. I don't know, but I'm not loving the way this is on me and I would never repurchase this again. Now the next one is Inhuman and this is Good Girl Blush. Now when I bought it, I was like, this smells kind of familiar. It smells like the original, but a lighter version, a much more tolerable version. And what I noticed is it smells like Good Girl Leger, except Good Girl Leger is a little brighter and a little more effervescent than this one. Now they smell very close together. I've worn them on separate arms and on the same arm, and I couldn't really tell so much the difference. So I know this is a big bottle. This is the big bottle. So I'm never going to finish this one. So I know I'm not going to repurchase it anyways. So yeah, this is Good Girl Blush. So guys, a lot of you are watching me and you're not subscribed to the channel. I don't know what that's about, but if you are watching my videos or I pop up on your feed or with a recommendation or whatever, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps the algorithm push my content out. If you like the content that I'm providing to you, just leave a note and let or a thumbs up and say this was good so that I get some feedback knowing that you like what I'm producing for you. Also, sharing the video would help. When you share, it lets other people know that I'm out here in this YouTube space, and then they'll probably look at my videos and like it and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and please subscribe. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing YouTubers say this, but it really, really helps. So please comment below if you liked this video, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, what I can improve on, because it will be helpful for me. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share. And a little icing on the cake would be if you hit that notification bell as well. So my dears, take care of yourself and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!